So don't, just be yourself. Smile, you're on camera, right? Okay, so I've got the recording going. I wanted to let you guys know that. And hopefully Jenny will be able to get in really soon and join us because she had some really fun things happening in her business since we last got together, as many of you did, and I wanted her to be able to share that. So tonight, I said this to some of you on the one-on-one calls, but I am feeling very, very proud of all of you. I just want you to know that. As I think about when this journey started, almost 13 weeks, well, more than 13 weeks ago with the holidays, right? I've seen you all do some pretty amazing things. And I've seen you overcome some of your own objections, get over some things, try some new things, and have successes. And I'm really proud of you. And so as I sit here tonight and talk about that, I think about the powerful women that are sitting in this space right now. And I think each one of you are that. So I wanted to say that first because, and I'll gush more on our graduation ceremony as well, but I really wanted to say that out loud. So as you think about our conversations on working the plan, remember we did the plan, then we did coaching, then we did working the plan. You guys came to the table with what's working based on what you planned, what you're tweaking, what are some of the actions that you've put in place over the last couple campaigns, maybe some new behaviors, new actions, and what results you've had. So in the spirit of that, I'd like to hear you share a little bit about some of the things that you've maybe stepped outside your comfort zone, or you see that you're doing differently or maybe doing more of, and share that with your peers. I'd like to hear some of that. And I have something about all of you, but I want you to be the ones to think about what you've done with regards to working your plan, how you've stayed the course, how you've veered. Come on. I'll pause. You talk.
Okay. I made a video. And I have the most insane anxiety even talking about this video. And I can't watch my videos. I make my video in one take and I post it. I don't watch them because I don't like my voice. I don't like how I look on camera. But I'm trying to get a regular thing where I'm going to start making these videos, and each campaign I want to highlight what I consider to be the deal. Like in campaign 5, that skincare deal where you get that power serum, to me is just an insane deal. Like, how do you not stock up on skincare at that point when it's all on sale and you get a $40 freebie? Hello. And so I'm trying to start doing that, and I started the little cards, and I'm starting to get people messaging me about those cards, like the customer loyalty cards. I'm doing it for mascaras, Skin So Soft, and new products. And then I'm also doing like a customer appreciation drawing once a month where everybody who puts an order in of $20 or more gets an entry into the drawing. And and it's usually like this month it's the A box. It doesn't cost you very much money to get one of these, but people, I don't know, for Valentine's Day it's a good little freebie. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm doing.
That is what you're doing. And how long was your video, Rachel? Do you know?
I think I noticed it was really, really long. I think it was almost 5 minutes.
I don't know that it was really, really long, because I will say, and did anybody else catch? I know, Sally, you caught Rachel's video, right? Did you catch it?
Yep, I watched the whole thing, and it was it was not long.
No?
No.
Could you tell I was shaking?
No, I could not. I couldn't tell you were shaking. I couldn't tell you had anxiety. If you wouldn't have told me, I would have never noticed.
Yay!
Yeah, I just.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe, Rachel, you keep that cat in the bag.
I guess I have to.
I noticed the same thing you did, Sally, too. I did not see any anxiety whatsoever. I saw a bubbly, vibrant, well-spoken, excited person, Avon Beauty Boss. Actually, I really felt your power, Rachel. And I was so proud of you. And you know, when you say you just kind of roll with it and you speak kind of off the cuff, you're a natural at that. You do
Thank
that
you.
really well. So I agree with you, Sally. Keep the anxiety language, button that baby up and throw it back there, because nobody can see it. So even though you feel it, nobody can see it. You did a great job.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
actually
I won't say a word about it next time.
I was actually really excited about that deal, and I only had one customer that did it, and I was so sad. And then I watched your video, and I got all excited again, and I sent something back out to my customers because I'm like,
yeah, and I mean, I'm going to continue to push it because we still got another month we can get people on it, right? So,
Yep. Right.
yeah.
So not only are you getting people responding to that, Rachel, you also inspired your upline mentor, who like now is like, I'm going to go back to my people with that too. So, I mean, that's great how we do this as a group, right? Of women supporting women. And I'm really proud of you, Rachel. Good job. So keep it up. Yeah. Yay. Congratulations. That's been part of your plan, and you worked your plan, and now you're starting to see some results trickle in from that. So just keep doing that. You're great at it.
And I think you also gave Pam hope too, because Pam is very in the shell type of person.
Oh.
Well, yeah, when I saw her comment on that, I'm like, no, seriously, if I can do it, then she can do it. And if she wants to talk to me, she can talk to me anytime. I'd be happy to walk her through it or give her an idea or something.
Nice. Nice. Great. All right. Sally, did you get a chance to give all the ICU? ICU means I see you acknowledgement. And so ICU acknowledgement is, like I said, Rachel, it was great. And what great means is you didn't look nervous. You were very concise. You looked like you were prepared to the hilt. You had great content. ICU acknowledgement is telling the person what great means. And Sally gave you ICU acknowledgement too when she said, you touched me, you inspired me. You can inspire Pam. So thank you. Great job.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So who else wants to share what you've been doing or what you've learned from the time you put your plan in place? And now we talked about working the plan. What are some things that have transpired for you? Go, Jenny.
Well, my plan was to get on social media and learn how to use it. Can you guys hear me?
Go a little bit closer. I'm the hardest of hearing, probably.
Okay. And first of all, guess where I am?
I don't know. Where are you today, Jenny?
I'll give you a hint. Mrs. Albee in the background?
Are you home?
I'm actually home.
Ooh, Jenny's home today. Yay!
I canceled my Weight Watcher meeting tonight. It was too nasty out there. And then I just was shoveling at my part-time job, and then came in, and then all of a sudden I got your text, and I was like, oh, crap. Then I had to reboot my router because the internet was, anyway. So my plan was to get on social media. So I did, I did 3 things in my plan last week. One was to get, to put my product in the gym, and I sold 2 items out of there.
Nice.
From the gym for the Aspira stuff. And then I did part of it was connected to my social media thing. I did a Facebook Live about it, and some of my Weight Watcher members watched that Facebook Live about the Aspira, and then they bought it at the gym at the Weight Watcher meeting. And then I had a big makeover event on Sunday. And it was really long. That was 69 minutes. I didn't intend to do 2 makeovers, but the other girl wanted to do it. So I was like, okay. So I did it. But last time I looked, there was 433 views. So people were watching it. And I made some sales, not a lot. And then one of the people that was getting a facial might sign up on my team again, because she used to be on my team and now she might sign up again.
Yay!
So, but I know she went out to my website and looked at it because she it sent me an email and told me that she was looking at my website, and so I was gonna follow up with her after Friday, because she said she wanted to wait until payday, and that's Friday. So
nice. Yay, Jenny, yay. So we're so proud of you too, Jenny, because you just kind of like said, hey, this social media thing is the place to be, and I'm going to crack that nut and get in there and do it. And, you know, you did. I mean, you were like, go big or go home. You do a Facebook, live, a Facebook Live video, and wow, 434 views is, you would think that as a result of that, in addition to the few sales and one potential team member, it's going to probably keep generating. Are you feeling like that?
Yeah, and I got to figure out, my next thing is to figure out how to turn that Facebook Live into a YouTube video. So
Does anybody know how to turn a Facebook Live into a YouTube video?
I've only Facebook Lived one time, and it was for my daughter's graduation, and I had the camera up my nose half the time, so I don't even have any idea. it was horrible.
Oh dear. Anybody know? I don't know how to do that.
Well, I know you could save the video to your computer, so there's got to be a way to turn it into. That's my next to-do list.
So if you can save,
have you tried Googling it?
Not yet.
I just Googled it and it's all over how to do it.
Oh, cool.
Well, there you go.
There's even a YouTube
Google.
video that shows you how to do it.
Oh, there you go. That was easy. I need one of those. That's what I'm going to get for the next go round. I'm going to get one of those easy buttons so I can just hit that. Oh, that was easy.
Like I laugh, Rachel, because during my Facebook Live event, I go, I hate the sound of my voice, because my sister was listening to it live in the room next to me, and I could hear myself talking, and I was like, oh, I hate the sound of my voice.
I cringe when I hear my voice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I agree. I hate my voice too.
Okay, so Nicole, how do you feel about your voice? Do you have any strong feelings?
No.
So I have to say that I've been in that place. I have felt that way. I have really had a hard time listening to my voice. And I've actually, guys, I have to tell you, I had to do some self-coaching on it. Because then I had to kind of have that conversation with myself about, okay, you hate your voice. That's pretty strong language. That's not very nice to you. Now, what if you didn't have a voice? You know, I did the whole little circle self-coaching about that. And so I try to, when I hear my voice and want to go there in my head, I go back to that self-coaching and kind of give myself a little pep talk. So something that might work for you. I'm just inviting you to consider.
I really am trying, because nobody has ever told me that, oh my God, your voice is, nobody's ever, that I get messages all the time. They're like, oh my God, I love your voice. And I'm like, really?
Yeah,
what's your problem?
See, so I think sometimes the messages that we tell ourselves in our own head are probably not true sometimes. Would that be fair to say? Yeah.
There's a funny little story about me. At some of the old Michael's Arts and Crafts stores, if you call in to them, you will hear my voice answering the phone.
Oh, really?
4 hours are and whatever, because my old job, they were my customer and they loved the sound of my voice, and so I had to record all of their stores. So I guess
well,
my voice.
Wow, Jenny,
so that's good affirmation for you, though.
It's true. I get the part I don't like the most is I have a nervous laugh, and I need to work on that. So doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I just have a nervous laugh that I need to work on.
There you go. There you go.
I like that, Lori. Was that better?
That was nice. That was really nice, Jenny. That was some great self-talk. Good job. All right. So thanks, Jenny. Awesome. That is super exciting. Putting your Aspira in the gym. That was your plan. Seeing how that goes and cracking that Facebook Live. Good for you. Way to go. Proud of you.
Thank you.
You bet. All right. Sally, Nicole, what have you found out?
Well, I did, I got a new cell phone, so now I can do Facebook Lives, and I did a Facebook Live on my team page the other day ago. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this, and I got some, I got a yard sign. So
Oh.
come in.
Oh, nice. Where did you get your yard sign from?
Town and Country.
Okay. All right.
I have jerks in my neighborhood that keep kicking my, like they break my sign all the time. I've gone through 12 signs.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm pretty cheesed about it.
Yeah, that's pretty awful. Well, Nicole,
Terrible.
may that not happen to your signs, Nicole.
May that not happen to your signs.
May that not happen
I'll
to
have a camera out there waiting on them.
So, Nicole, also, you know, when you said you did that Facebook Live, I want to share, you know, with the team too, that Nicole is a real natural on camera too. And it looks like, I don't know, are you nervous when you do it, Nicole?
Yeah, I did a recording the first time and I didn't like it at all. So I recorded the second one and I was like, okay, this is all right. So
Okay. All right. Well, you look very relaxed, very confident, very articulate, similar to what I shared with Rachel and Jenny, you too. Jenny, I saw your video on Aspira. I caught that one. So I would say that for you as well. But Nicole, you did something that I thought was really smart for your plan. In addition to going online and doing the Facebook Live, you put out a challenge for your team, and you didn't just put out a challenge, you did something with that. You know what I'm talking about? Will you share that?
So the challenge was whoever had the most recruits was going to get free business cards from me. And then the training part of it was was to have them work their warm list, and I just kind of went over what the warm list was.
I thought that was really smart. And you did it all within just a short window of time. It wasn't, you know, it was perfectly timed and a good amount of time. And you engaged them in a quick training, and then you gave them with the incentive. And so now they've got this incentive and they've got some action items of what to do to achieve that incentive. So nice job. Yay you. That was great. Good job. Yes.
Yay.
And that fits your plan. That fits your plan for title advancement and what you want to do with your business. So, all right, Sally, I know you're struggling over there of like, what can I say?
I can't think of anything.
Well, I can. Do you want me to start and you can fill in the blanks?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that was so exciting, Sally, when we had our conversation is that you have invested the time. When you looked at your plan and now working your plan, the difference between that time frame is you having language around, this is what I need to advance my title. Sally, I think it sounded like a goal.
Oh no, I don't do goals.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No, I've been trying on being more consistent like I used to be. So like posting on my team page every day, that was something I used to do, and then I quit for a long time, and you know, I put buttons back on my coat. So just little things.
So, Sally, I'm so proud of you too, because those little things are big things that will definitely move your business. And even bigger than that, what I've seen those things do is move you. And I'm really proud of you. So kudos to you as well. So everybody give yourself a round of applause for working your plans and tweaking what you need to tweak and so on and so forth. So great job.
I love it.
Sorry, I was just going to say that it's been kind of fun coming back to life.
Oh, I bet it has been.
I kind of hid for a while after a few surgeries. So.
Well, welcome back, Sally.
Thank you.
We're so glad you're here. It's been great to see that happen. So
Yep.
it's been a real privilege that we've been able to be a part of that, hasn't it, everybody?
It's been
Yes.
fun. You know, it's amazing that you can have, like, what did I have, 5 surgeries in 2 years? And nobody really knew. I just kind of faded away.
Yeah.
Now I'm back. So
No.
thank you, Lori, and everybody for helping.
Oh, Sally.
I want to hug you right now. I'm going to hug you on Saturday.
virtual hugs.
Oh, the heck?
Yep.
Thank you, Sally. Sally, you did the work. You did the work. We just got to be a part of the journey, and we're thankful for that. So great job. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So let's go on to the hot topic question. Now that we're all a bunch of marshmallows, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That means we love each other and care. There's nothing wrong with that. It's great to see women supporting women, isn't it? You know, it's great to see that. So the hot topic question is, what's your proudest moment as an Avon business leader? Did you have some time to think about that? Did you give that some thought? I'm looking in the chat box as you guys are
We're talking about
okay,
signs.
Does that question mean like as the leader of your team or just as an Avon representative in general?
as an Avon business leader, you decide how you want to interpret it, Rachel. It's up to you. There's
I
no
had
right or wrong.
issues with that one because I can't think of one proud moment. I mean, when you have a team like I have of 60 people on it, I just have a lot of proud moments of every one of them, you know? Well, not every one. There's one the other day that I wasn't very proud of, but
I didn't talk to you the other day.
Okay, you guys.
she's 18. Does that give you a clue?
Okay. All right. So Sally, that's cool though. I mean, that shows, that speaks a lot to who you are in your heart and how you bring your heart to everything that you do with the business and to people. And so you've had lots of proud moments. You've had lots of proud moments. That's what I hear you say.
I have.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I went first.
You did, Sally. I know, you're breaking all these barriers. I'm loving it.
Yay.
No, it's just what Avon has done for me as a woman. Just if you'd have known me 5 years ago, and even when I first started with Avon, you know, I wasn't the same. It's like I'm more Rachel now than I have been in the last 10 years. And it's just, it's not the makeup. It's just, I don't know. I just feel good about myself now. And I didn't used to. And I don't know if it's the other women that, you know, I'm with in this journey or what it is, but my daughters see it and they love it too.
That's great, Rachel.
My son saw it and he wanted his wife to join in.
Ooh.
He's like, look what it's done for my mom. He's like, you should have seen my mom. You know, I walked out of my marriage and I don't even want to get on it, but I'm not that person anymore.
I get it.
Jenny gets it.
I'm not that person anymore.
You know, Rachel, that is so cool. You know, one of the things you said that just give me those, you know, like goosebumps and chills is that your children are a testimony to that and they see it, and to the to the point that your son said, I want my wife to go on this journey like my mom did because of what it's done for my mom. That's amazing. That's powerful. That is a proud moment. You should be proud of yourself. So thank you for sharing that.
Yay. I did it too now. Yay. Okay. Next.
I think my proudest moment was when I became AUL, and in order to do that, I had to get my downline to get to unit leader, and that journey to get there was some of the funnest times and some of my proudest moments because, and I know Lori knows this story already, and I probably told you guys too, but we had a district manager at the time that did not believe in me, and one of my downlines district manager also did not believe in her, and she told her, there's no way that you guys can do this.
Wow.
So we
Wow.
went, we'll show you. And we did. So they no longer are employed with Avon anymore.
Wow, Jenny. You sure did show them, right? And you still are. So very proud of you and your tenacity to say, you don't get to define me, I define me. Yeah, that's awesome.
It wasn't easy, but we did it.
No.
God said it's going to be easy, but it'll be worth it.
That's one of my favorite quotes. Nobody said it's going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Absolutely. Yeah. Great. Thanks, Jenny. Awesome. Well, Nicole.
So I know I haven't been in the company for very long. So my proudest moments, first one was getting to bronze ambassador, because since then my business has just really skyrocketed. And then of course just making silver ambassador. So it gives me a lot of pushing to do.
Congratulations. Those are moments to be proud of, Nicole. And when's your 1-year anniversary? In February?
It is February 28th.
Yeah, I knew it was coming in February. I just couldn't remember the date off the top of my head. So you really have put the pedal to the metal and kept your focus. You've partnered with you've got a great upline leader that you've partnered with as well. So you've got a lot of things that you can be proud of in just that journey that you've got so far. So I expect all of you will have many more proud moments as you continue in your Avon career, your Avon business. So I'm very proud of all of you. It's really, this is why I do what I do. This is what gets me when I get up in the morning and put my feet on the ground and I'm like, thank you. I get another day to partner with people like you. It's wonderful. And so you fill my bucket. I just want you to know that. So thank you for that. All right. Anything else you want to talk about with regards to planning, working the plan, proud moments, or anything off topic? Before there's a couple things I wanted to share with you, but off topic. Yes.
I have one proud moment. I have a new rep in the cities. I'm not even really sure because the cities confuses me with their Cottage Grove and Maple Grove and Ivy Grove and whatever they are. Anyways, she just placed her second order and they were both over $150 and she signed up 2 reps at the same time.
Oh.
The first one has placed her first order. The second one's supposed to place it next week. So
nice.
She's just flying.
She's flying.
Yep.
That's great.
She's doing really good.
That's great. I'm excited for her and I'm excited for you. So that high touch training that you do, somebody decided to pick that up and run with it. Right?
Oh, they're doing good. They're doing really good.
Good. That's awesome. Great. Anything else on your mind?
Sally's going on a cruise.
Sally's going on a cruise. Jenny remembers. Did you guys all see Jenny's picture of Ireland that she posted?
Yep. Very beautiful.
Yeah, Jenny's going to Ireland. She's got it nailed down now. She's got the cost. She's got the location. She knows how much she has to have every campaign to get there.
You know, Jenny, if you get the cruise, you can always do the cash buyout and use it for Ireland.
Oh,
Ooh, good job, Sally. Good job, Sally.
If
Yeah.
I get the cruise, I'll get a cash payout and we'll have a big party.
there you go. You can take your kids or your grandkids to Disneyland instead.
There you go.
Grandkids to Disneyland. That's right, Jenny. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys pay attention. That's good. That's good. All right.
She's a good leader.
Good leader. Yes, absolutely. Anything else? I'm going to bring up my screen. If something comes to mind, let me know. We can, because I want this to be your agenda. Let's see. Where is it?
I'm always eating when we're on this call.
You know, Jenny, you have kind of had that MO. and then we get off the call and I want to eat. Now I know why.
Healthy, if that makes it better.
I actually had a later lunch today and I took the hunger block with the lunch because they say to take it before your meal, right? I'm not hungry at all. That stuff works really good.
I'm not late night eating anymore, and I do that. That's my downfall.
That's my downfall too. So, okay, I gotta find what I'm looking for here. I can't talk and do this at the same time. So, give me a second. I'm looking for Path to Bronze Leader. So, if somebody sees it, will you tell me where it is?
Race to Bronze Ambassador up on top.
No, not that one. Unless you guys want to see it.
It's a second row down, fifth one in. Yep.
Got it. Okay, so I know that I've shared this with you in certain, Sally has seen probably more of this than anybody in the room so far. But there's a couple things in the Path to Bronze Leader. I thought if we had a little bit of time tonight, I wanted to take you through some of this high level view. And then, because I think it does connect to your working your plan and where you want to go. So the first thing is the compensation plan. Does everybody have a copy of this? Does anybody need a copy of this?
Nope.
Okay.
I got mine on my wall.
Okay.
Right next to the computer.
Okay, perfect. All right, awesome. The other piece is I really like this resource, and I want to talk a little bit about how this resource can be helpful for you. Actually, I'm not going to use it that way. I'm going to use it this way here. I'm going to use this calculator instead. Okay, so it's a little harder to see, but I think we can work with this. You can see my screen, obviously. Okay, so some brilliant person who's really good in Excel developed this action plan calculator, and it aligns with the Path to Bronze Leader worksheet. And the Path to Bronze Leader worksheet is really kind of divided into 3 sections. The first section is, what are you looking for? So you guys all know that. You know what your plans are. You know what your goals are. The middle section is about, what do I need to do to get to Bronze Leader? So in the new compensation plan, Bronze Leader is really a launching pad onto the higher levels of earning at Avon Sales Leadership. We're going to be using language more now, mentoring others versus sales leadership, of mentoring others. So just FYI to help you kind of get used to that. And then the bottom part of this Path to Bronze Leader worksheet takes, okay, here's the middle, here's what needs to happen. And then the bottom part is, what are my actions that I want to do to make these things happen? And you've all got actions right now in place. We just talked about it, that you're working on, strategies and actions that are part of your plan to to get you to your goal. So you've really got that top and bottom part pretty well taken care of, okay? In my opinion. Now, it doesn't mean you can't tweak it, because just like we did our plan and then we worked our plan, we tweaked our plan, or, you know, added some or executed our plan from when we first started. Now, the next step is, of course, to get to your next title. For, you know, Nicole's example is to get to Gold Ambassador. She just titled up to Silver, and now she's going for Gold. And so she can use this calculator to put her numbers in for what she needs for Gold Ambassador. And then she can also put her numbers in for what she would need to get to Bronze Leader, okay? Why do you want to get to Bronze Leader? What's the reason?
More money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we made Bronze Leader easier for you coming in the next soon. It's not in place yet, but it's coming soon. Bronze Leader is going to be easier to achieve because you won't need a first generation Silver Ambassador. Does that mean you shouldn't be looking for a first generation Silver Ambassador right now? No, absolutely not, because you're going to need leaders anyway, but we've opened the gateway and made it a little bit more accessible, okay? So this tool, let's just say you're going to figure it out for, what do you need for Gold Ambassador, Nicole? 4,000, right? Yep.
Yep.
And so wherever she is right now, Nicole is, you know, around 2,000, okay? Because she's at Silver Ambassador, working on maintaining her Silver Ambassador title. So you can see where this carries over. Now what you need to know from your Vibe reports is, what is your team average order? And so you can find that in your Vibe reports and put this right in this calculation. I don't know if Nicole knows her team average order off the top of her head, but let's just guess it's about 125, okay? Might be right, might be wrong.
It's 101.
Thank you, okay. I should have known you'd tell me. Okay, thank you. So that means that she needs 20, what does it say there, additional orders. So then you carry the 20 down into the next section, and then now she's going to take and find her activity or team activity on Vibe. Nicole, do you have that handy?
It's 57%.
57%. And oops, not that.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay. So when you look at that, what Nicole needs, what does she need additional team members to achieve that 4,000? What's her team member total that she needs based on her numbers right now?
35.
Right. Okay.
Unless she gets a Rachel on her team, then she only needs about 20.
Right. Exactly. So really, no.
I'm gonna get back there, Sally. It's happening.
Yeah, so I mean, so exactly right. And so, yes, there's factors that play into this. If Nicole increases her team activity, let's see if this changes it, Nicole, to 60%, it's 2 less, right? If she changes, if she does training on fundraising and a bunch of people jump on the bandwagon and that increases her average order, that changes the calculation as well, right? Another thing that's important to look at, so Jenny, I'm going to use you as a good, because I think your business is a good example of this, and correct me if I'm wrong. So Jenny, when you look at Jenny's unit sales, a good amount of the average order is reflective on Jenny's sales, right, Jenny? So when you figure out, because you're an Honor Society representative, Sally, you could be a good example of this as well. So when you figure out this, you might want to play around with it a little bit and maybe take that 4,000 or 8,000 if we're doing bronze leader, whatever the number you're configuring, and take you out of the equation just for the average order piece of it, perhaps. Does that make sense to you guys? Because otherwise, you know, if you're bringing in $500 a campaign, if you take you out of the equation and then you find your team average order is about 125, that's going to be different, right? And so you're going to want to look at it from that perspective to really give you the true number of what you need here so that you can set your goals accordingly. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Did I send everybody this calculator? Does anybody need it? Okay, Jenny needs it. Anybody else need it?
You sent it today, right?
I thought I did.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I probably have it.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. I couldn't, you know what? It's that time of day where I can't remember if I did or didn't. So, okay, so Jenny, look in your email, and if you still need it, let me know. Just send me a quick text. So, what I just took you through, how confident are you in taking your team through this?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. There's no right or wrong answer.
I'm on Sally's team. I bet you she could take through it too. You know, I believe that Sally could do it as well.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Sally could take you through this.
Maybe that can be our first Zoom meeting.
Oh.
Okay.
So to that point, I'll come back to everybody to see how confident.
We should start tag teaming some meetings,
Yeah.
videos. Let's do it.
Okay.
So to that point, Nicole, how are you feeling about it? You're on mute, my dear.
Pretty good so far.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Jenny, how about you?
Good. In fact, I'll try it out when I meet with Annette on Sunday, and Kay hopefully can come with too. Annette is my bronze ambassador, and Kay wants to be. She doesn't want to be.
Kay's working on that. Kay's working on that. So some of you have seen the Path to Bronze Leader deck, and some of you haven't yet. I did a training on it. I recorded it. I'm having challenges with the recording. So what I might do is re-record it in Zoom, and then I can just put it into YouTube. For some reason, I can't get it out of GoToMeeting. So that's my problem. But I'm sharing this with you because as a leader, if your team is not familiar with this yet, start to think about how are you going to support them in understanding the new compensation plan and being able to share it with them simply without it being too complicated and relating to where they are today. So to that point, you know, the calculator that we just looked at, I'm a fan of using that worksheet with somebody for what their next title is, because if they're several titles away from Bronze Leader, let's let them see what it's going to look like to get to their next title level first, and then do it again with the Bronze Leader $8,000 marker and their numbers. And I think that will be more effective. What do you guys think? Do you have a different opinion? Agree? Okay.
Yep.
So if you need my support in cascading this to your team, ask. Let me know. If you're going to schedule a team get together and you're going to present this and you want a partnership, we can do it together. I don't want to do the whole thing, but we could do it together because I think it'd be great for you guys to practice. Or if you need some help me taking you through this, let me know, okay? Did I send this deck to you?
I didn't get it.
I don't think I did.
No.
Okay.
Is that on Avon University?
That's a good question, Sally. I don't know, but I know you're going to find out and let us know that
Okay.
because you do that so well.
I'm a researcher. That's what I do.
Well, I know you're that's one of your strengths, you know.
That's right.
Well, and here's the thing about this, you guys, okay? So something to think about. This has been cascaded, and I don't know if it's on Avon U yet because it's actually not live yet, right? So it's kind of like Aspira, right? We had all of the, leading up to Aspira, but it really hadn't launched yet. This is very similar to that. We have all this information of what it's going to be, but we're not executing this. The target date is campaign 5. So we're waiting to hear more communication on this. So for that reason, Sally, it might not be on Avon U yet. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. So what's happening is...
It's not.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
So what I would say about that then is I would say that, it's okay for you to take this deck and use it for your team. I don't know that I would take it and put it out there in social media yet, because it's not our compensation plan that's in place yet. Does that make sense? So if you were to go and post this on social media and somebody outside of Avon saw it, it's not in place yet. Okay, so this is kind of like in-house business. This is in-house for you to be trained on this so that you as a mentor can train your people as well. I really see the most important pieces right now, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, wrong all the time, is that the worksheet to get to the next title level, I think is really key. It helps people then to, so let me go back to something outside of that. It helps people to do this, which you guys have done some of this already in your journey in this program. When you think about this Path to Bronze Leader worksheet, God, can this be any smaller, right? Let's see if we can get it to go a little bit bigger. Is that better? See, you guys have already done, you've done belief, right? You've worked around belief in this program. So, but this is a tool you could use with your team. And then the bottom part of it is you've worked on, with working your plans, what your outreach is going to look like, what you're selling, what your support is going to look like, and what your commitments are, right? So you could take one of your people and you could say, we're going to just say, you're going to commit to being bronze ambassador by what campaign, and we're going to celebrate that together. So you can use this as a tool to help people on your team start to prepare for when this new compensation launches so they can get to bronze leader quicker, right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Do you have any feedback or comments or thoughts about that?
No, I glanced at it quickly because you did send that
Okay.
in an email this afternoon, like shortly before the meeting. So I
Okay.
glanced at it quick. But
Okay.
and my kids, who have been really good all day, by the way, not arguing or bickering for the last 20 minutes, that's all I hear from the kitchen.
That's because mom's on a business call, Rachel. That's how that works, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, in case you notice, I keep looking back there. I'm like, and it's all the way around the corner and down the hall, so they can't get the mom stare. So.
Well, Rachel, it's safe to tell you there's nothing flying across this, behind you. Nothing's going on
nobody's
back
crying.
there. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There was something else I was going to share with you guys. What was it?
The one thing I like about, go ahead.
No, you go. You go. Oh.
The one thing that I don't think you touched on that I liked about the plan was people who go into leadership for their first person.
So tell me more.
Because of that extra 3% bonus that they're giving.
Oh,
I think, a lot of people are so afraid just to do their first one.
Yes. Yeah.
Am I going in and out, or is that you?
No, it might be me. You're fine. It's probably me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not moving. You're right with us, Sally.
I'm not doing
that. No, I'm doing that.
Okay.
No, and I think that's a good point. So here's what I want to kind of wrap that up with. Thanks, Sally. That's a great point. So I'll send you the deck when you schedule a training that you're going to do with your people. And you're welcome to invite me to it to help support or to observe. Okay? Is that fair? Everybody good with that? Sally,
So
is it fair?
We can't get the deck to practice?
You can get the deck to practice, yes. I'd ask that you do not post it in social media or anything like that because the compensation plan isn't launched yet. So you can get it to practice and use it as a train the trainer. Train yourself first and then prepare yourself. That's a good question, Sally. Thank you. And then prepare yourself to present that to your people. Now, Aida Bayo, our senior leadership coach, is doing a Path to Bronze Leader next week. She's inviting a targeted group of leaders I'm sorry, I can't remember. I want to say it's gold. It's either gold leader or gold ambassador and above. So not everybody got invited to that. And then they're going to take another group and another group and another group. You don't have to wait for that, though. If you're comfortable sharing it with your team, go for it. Okay? Fair enough? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sally, you probably now have heard it you heard it in Eau Claire, and then we just touched on a little bit tonight. So this isn't your first blush.
Right, but you said it started in campaign 7 or 5, which is 7 trend.
That's the target. We're waiting
Right.
for your confirmation.
Oh, okay. Because, see, what I always chuckle about